Live from beautiful Coors Field here in Denver, Colorado, an NL West matchup on the show. It's the San Francisco Giants going up against the Colorado Rockies. Today we've got two teams with a lot of history, but it's traditionally been a one-sided matchup, Singy.
Yeah, they've certainly had the upper hand every time these two face off, Boog. I'm looking forward to seeing how it goes down in today's matchup. I mean, at some point, the trend has got to stop, right?
All right, we'll be back to get this one started after this. Just about ready to go. And on the hill in this one, Austin Gomber. But, Chris, he hasn't exactly been stellar here on his home mound.
Well, I'll say this. To perform well at their home ballpark, in front of their fans, in front of the city. And you know this guy no different. He wants to be more effective here. So, you look at the numbers. They haven't been great at home. I'm sure he wants to turn that around, and we'll see if he's able to start that in this one.
And digging in for San Francisco, Tyler Fitzgerald. Swing and a miss. Missed that by a mile. And we are underway. And it's quickly 0-2 on the designated hitter.
2 strikes.
And delivers outside. That one not close.
2 strikes.
2-2. Chases the fastball up the ladder, struck him out.
Look, he just ran out of patience there. He took a couple of pitches to even that count off at 2 balls and 2 strikes, but that time chased outside the zone.
Now a chance for Lawrence Butler. And that one fouled off. 1 out, bases empty. He swings and fouls one off. Battling here as he fouls it away. Line drive. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And there's 2 down. Here's the Giants lineup. One guy swinging a hot bat recently, Elliot Ramos.
Oh, when you think of this guy, you think of damage. He does damage at the plate, and when you consider leading the National League in slugging percentage, incredible value of having a guy in the lineup like that, a guy that's going to drive in runs.
2 outs, base is empty. Willie Adames stands in. And first offering is fouled off. Swings and hits one in the air out towards right field. He's there. He's got it. And that is that. Giants nothing. Back here in Denver, towing the slab in today's game, Jordan Hicks. Singing he's been outstanding and should be fun to watch.
Well, when you have a guy that can limit the opponent to very little run production, you have a great chance to win a ball game when he takes the mound. He's just having an outstanding season so far. You hope he can maintain it, because if he can, he'll be in a nice conversation at the end of the year.
We go to the bottom of the first. So in now for Colorado, Nolan Jones. There's the strike. Just missed. The 1-1 is fouled off. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout.
That's about as nasty of a splitter as you'll come across, especially in terms of movement. I mean, that thing tumbles out of his hand and just drops off the table at the last moment. If he keeps it down, it's just so tough to put wood on.
Owen Miller digs in now. Fastball for a strike. On the ground, right side. Senzel over to first. 2 up, 2 down. Here's Bud Black's lineup for the Colorado Rockies. And a big factor for them in recent games, Ezequiel Tovar.
And he's leading them in runs batted in this season, which tells me this guy is able to slow things down when it seems like there's a little bit of pressure, and he's looking at it as an opportunity to do damage. You know, a lot of guys, they see runners on base and they get big. They feel like all this pressure, I've got to get these runs in, but somehow he seems to settle into these situations. So watch out when he comes to the plate.
Ezequiel Tovar in the box with 2 gone, and takes a look at a called strike.
1-1.
That misses the zone, and 1-1. That one missed.
That's a good pitch there. Really had some run and finished a little up and in just on the edge. And that's one of those, if you swing at it, hit a broken bat as you jog back to the dugout.
It's through for a hit. So he gets on base and keeps it going. Here's Michael Tolia. And that's in there for strike 1. Runner on the go. Pitch misses. Throw to second. Out at second. That ends the inning.
Well, trying to get into scoring position, but a great catch and throw to end the inning. That's the way to pick up the pitcher.
New inning getting started, and now it's going to be Elliot Ramos. Ramos getting the start in left, 25 years old, and he was selected to the All-Star game last year. Turned on, but that's foul down the third baseline. The pitch. Whacked out to center field. That's well struck. Back there. Long gone. It finds the tree farm for a homer. He circles the bases. Homer number 25 of the year, and they jump out front. It's 1-0. He absolutely crushed that one.
No doubt about that one, Boog. We knew it wasn't coming back. What I love about this swing is he stayed tall, allowed his hands to go directly to the baseball, letting that bat head get down through the ball to create backspin and hit it out of the ballpark. Really nice job.
Here's Matt Chapman. Put that 600 slugging into context. The league average usually in the low 400s. Ripped on a line. That's a hit.
Well, clearly he was ready to hit right there. Nice line drive to the pull side, met it out front, but just stayed through it nice enough and ripped it into the outfield. And now they've got some speed on first, so we'll see if they try to get him into motion.
Now it's Nick Senzel.
Definitely scuffling at the dish lately. No hits over his last 5 games.
And that one wrapped foul. Swing and a ball lined out towards center. Brings it in. 1 down. And now it's Wilmer Flores. In the air, right field, and that'll fall for a base hit. Chapman on it. Up at third, runners at the corners with 1 out. Now it's Tom Murphy. First pitch misses.
Could use a ground ball here. 1-0. Something in the infield. Runner at first base. Get 2. Get out of this.
Traffic on the bases with 1 already in here in the 2nd game of the series. That misses the zone. The count now 2-2.
2-2 the count.
Swing and a ground ball. To second, there's one. Not in time at first. It's a fielder's choice. Herrera Encarnacion getting ready to hit. Good power. Not great in the OBP department. Hot shot to first base, and he snags it to end the inning. We head to the bottom of the 2nd, and now the first baseman, Michael Toglia. Hicks back to work.
Ball
1, no strikes.
Well, after putting up a nice inning on offense, got some runs across, this is where you look for the starter to go out there, have a shutdown inning. Don't give that other team any hope. You just hope that he can get through this inning, get the bats back up there while they're hot.
Carl Dixon working the plate in this one.
You know, we often hear and talk about umpires being a pitcher's umpire, but Boog Dixon maybe a little bit more hitter friendly than most. He's kind of tight on the corners, so we'll see if that comes into play at all in this one.
That's a ball.
What about an umpire's height? How much of a role does that play in your experience and what the strike zone is like?
Yeah, I think it pushes the strike zone up a little bit, which, you know, as a former hitter, you like that. You wanted the ball up. You didn't want to have to deal with stuff down in the zone consistently. Good hard fastball up in the zone right there. They look really good coming in, but so hard to get on top of as a hitter.
Ryan McMahon stands in now and watches strike 1. Hard hit, left field, base hit. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
Well, a swing like that can help you come out of this struggle. We saw the numbers coming into the ball game, but all he's trying to do at this point is help his team win.
Tyro Estrada in the box here. Lets that one go for a ball.
That was the pitch to hit. Four-seam fastball instead of that sinker ball that makes you hit it on the ground. He missed a good one.
And there's a foul ball. McMahon leads off first with 1 away. Struck him out swinging. The high heat too much on that one.
Great location with that 2-strike fastball. I tell you what, as a hitter, you're looking to protect the outside part of the plate, stay back on something off speed. So many times that location with 2 strikes, you just can't get around on it, and that's a tough one to compete with.
Hunter Goodman in the box now. No balls and a strike. Goodman with a homer in his last game. 2 outs. Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another.
One ball.
In the
strikes.
dirt. And now a man into scoring position.
That's a tough spot for the catcher, Boog. No chance of stopping the outside pitch. And now the runner moves up. Those moments can be really frustrating.
Runner at second, 2 down. Bottom half of inning number 2. Cut on and miss. Struck him out. And he's registered 3 Ks in this one. The Rockies strand 1. They trail it here 2-0. All set for the start of the inning. Now it's the DH, Tyler Fitzgerald. Swings and blasts one deep to left center. And that's going to bang against the wall. Around first, heading for 2. And he's got a leadoff double.
Well, no waiting around right there. He was ready to swing it on the first pitch. Just missed out on a home run right there, but he certainly hit it hard enough. Just didn't have the right launch angle to carry it over the wall, but still an excellent swing of the bat.
And up next for San Francisco, Lawrence Butler. Throw to second, safe. Runner takes off for third. Pitch in for a strike. Throw to third. He's safe. And that's another stolen base for the league leader. Runner at third, nobody out. We're here in the top half of inning number 3. Late swing, foul to the left. Swing and a miss, and he struck him out. Not what you're looking for after the leadoff double. A strikeout, and there's one away. And up next for the Giants, Willie Adames. Hammers that one deep left field, and forget it. He'll circle the bases. His 18th home run of the season, and they boost their lead. It's 4-0. One pitch, one swing, one home run.
Yeah, you could say that's efficiency right there. Didn't need much time in the box to make an impact. With a low 90s fastball, you have to live on the edges and hit your spots. If you don't, you'll get hit hard. Really good swing there. Patient, waited for it. It was like BP all over again.
Here's Elliot Ramos. He's already homered here in this one. And first offering is fouled off. Lined, and that's a base hit. So a man aboard now with one away. And here is Matt Chapman. Drilled out towards left center field. That's well struck. This one could be trouble. Coming home. He will score.
Wasting no time. He's 2 for 2 now on the night, and just a triple and home run away from the cycle.
Seriously, we're starting with this already. Here's Bud Black towards the mound, and we're going to see a pitching change here. Austin Gomber won't go any further tonight, and this is one he'd like to forget. Back with a new arm after this. So the Rockies turn the ball over to a new arm, Lucas Gilbreth.
Big swing and miss stuff right here, Boog. Averaging more than 1 strikeout per inning this season. So far, he's been pretty electric.
1 out, runner at second. And digging in for San Francisco, Nick Senzel. And first offering is fouled off. On the ground, and that's a fair ball. Coming home. He'll score easily.
Well done. Drives in the run. I know that was a ground ball, but it was absolutely hammered through the infield. That's not one you're excited to get in front of if you're an infielder. You know they used to say, charge it. Crazy.
Flores batting for the second time, and that's strike one. Late on that fastball.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. Senzel, the runner at second with one away. Foul ball. It stays 0-2. And a foul ball. He stays alive. That
one
misses.
Ball,
now
strike.
1-2. One out and a runner at second. Swing and a ball popped up. Estrada makes the catch. 2 down. So here's Murphy now. Foul ball there. 2 outs and 1 in scoring position. Swing and a high fly ball left field. Jones under this one. Brings it in. And that is that. They get 4 runs on 5 hits, no errors, and leave 1. We move on to the bottom of inning number 3. It's the Giants 6 and the Rockies nothing. Welcome back as we take a peek at the starting pitching so far this year. Oh, he doesn't get the call. And that is ball 1. Sends it to first. Leadoff man retired here in the 3rd. Here's the catcher, Jacob Stallings. Right through there for a strike.
Now, this guy is just filling up the strike zone right now. Don't want to get yourself in an 0-2 hole. You better be ready to pull the trigger on the first pitch.
Inside, ball
and
1.
That's off the inside edge. And now it's even 1-1. On the ground right side. And it's through for a hit. And that turns the lineup over.
Not much to this one other than just a willingness to go the other way and put the ball in play. That's a team at bat right there. Nice job of staying back and letting the ball get deep.
Jones batting with 1 down takes a strike.
0-1's the count.
Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
No balls, 2 strikes.
Man at first, 1 away.
1 ball.
In the
2
dirt.
strikes.
Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
Well, it can be so tough as a hitter to pull yourself out of an extended slump, one that lasts for several games, even a week or more.
Nope.
You know, right
That's
now,
inside.
he's really in one, so I'm sure his mind is all over the place, racing, having a hard time sleeping, trying to figure out what can get him back on track, back to feeling more comfortable and settled in the box.
2 outs. And a foul ball. And that one missing low. Got him. He picks up his 5th strikeout on the hill. So 1 left for Colorado. Still up. Welcome back. Let's check out what's been happening of late. Really been playing well. High fly ball lifted in the air right field. Goodman makes the catch, and there's 1 down. Next will be the Giants DH, Tyler Fitzgerald, 1 for 2. There's a swing and a drive. That one hops against the fence. Not stopping. He's going for 3. The relay throw. He's in there.
Man, those are the types of hits where you don't feel any vibration in your hands whatsoever. Such a good feeling. Came screaming off the bat. I'm sure exit velocity's off the charts. No doubt he squared that baseball up perfectly. So there was no fluke to that triple by any means.
Now the number 2 hitter, Lawrence Butler, 0 for 2 in this one. And a foul ball. Fitzgerald stands at third with 1 gone in the inning. Check swing. Did he go? Yes, he did.
0-2.
Inside. And a count 1-2. Gets a piece and stays alive.
A defensive swing right there. Some cheese on the inside part of the plate. Bet the hands are still stinging after that one.
Breaking ball in there. Got him looking. And there's 2 away. And up next for San Francisco, Willie Adames. He's already homered in this game. Hot shot to third. McMahon fires over to first. And that'll do it. Back here at the ballpark, let's check out the latest news from around the league. There's the strike.
Well, he's been incredibly efficient in this one. First pitch strike percentage over 70%. That's well above league average, and that's what's allowed him to pitch well up until this point.
Dives, and he can't hang on. He can't flip it to the pitcher in time, and the defense comes away with nothing. Michael Toglia digging in for the Rockies. That one drifts inside.
All these Rockies, as this game goes on, have to be more disciplined at the plate. So many of their outs have come from weak contact on pitches they're chasing outside of the strike zone. You can't do much of anything with those locations, and that's been true again today.
Got him looking. That's a strikeout. Ryan McMahon steps to the plate. 1 for 1 with a single so far. First offering, and it just misses.
1-0.
In there at the knees for a strike.
I got 1 ball, 1 strike.
The Giants up big in this one. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. Just missed.
Ball.
A rare 3-ball count here. He's been throwing strikes all day. Got to be ready to hit if you're in the box.
Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row.
Just absolutely rolling on the mound. He's looking very much on his game in the early parts of this one, Boog. Fully on the attack with these hitters.
That's 7 strikeouts already, so he's got a good pace going, no doubt. 2 outs. Swing and a pop-up. Foul out of play off to the right side. That'll find the stands. Gets a piece, and it stays 0-2.
Ball. 1 ball, 2 strikes to count.
Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Tovar, the runner at first with 2 gone. Next offering is downstairs.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
This one popped up. Foul ground first base side. Flores makes the grab. And that is that. So 1 hit is all they get. We played 4. It's the Giants 6 and the Rockies nothing. Welcome back as we take a look at how today's starting pitchers have fared so far. Gilbreth back to work. Hard hit left side. Sends it to Tolia. One away here in the fifth. Chappie steps to the dish to take his cuts. First pitch doesn't find the zone. Chapman, the multi-gold glove award winner, 31 years old, and he's driven in 8 runs over his last 10 games. Chapman gets a piece there. So a foul ball makes it 1-2. Swing, and that ball smashed on a line. That's out number 2. 2 down, base is empty. Nick Senzel, the next Giant to hit. That's off the mark, and it's 1-0.
Counts 1-0.
Look out!
Time out.
And it hit him.
There. First base.
So up next, Wilmer Flores. Slice down the right side. Right side, hard hit. On to first. That ends the frame. So it's no run. Back here at Coors Field, John Sciambi with my buddy Chris Singleton. It's set to get us started. Bottom 5, Hunter Goodman. And that's through there for a strike. And it's 0-1.
Well, these Rockies just aren't putting great swings on the baseball in this one. They're trying to find ways to drive the ball with some authority, but it's just not happening for them so far. 0 extra base hits in the game, so it's been tough for them to get anything going.
Here's the center fielder. Just off the outside edge, and that's ball 1.
Ball 2.
No, he's really working him away this at bat. Sometimes take a little bit off velocity. Try to get a rollover, something on the ground. Stay away from that big hole on the right side of the infield.
Ground ball left side, and it goes just foul. Inside, just missed. Goodman gets his lead at first. Nobody out. Foul. We'll see another payoff pitch. And ball 4, 2 aboard.
He's making things difficult for himself right now out there on the mound, but you know his confidence should still be high enough to get out of this, but he's gonna have to buckle down right here.
Jacob Stallings digging in for the Rockies, and there's a strike on the outside corner.
There it was, a high velocity fastball in the zone. I think a little frustration from walking the previous hitter. He's got good stuff. Pitch inside the zone and trust it.
Inside, just missed.
Tough spot right here. A couple runners on. 2-ball count. You can't nibble, but you have to execute and finish your pitch. If you leave something out over the plate, it's going to bring in some runs.
Good eye in that spot. First and second here, no outs. That's foul off to the right side, keeps the AB going. And down on strikes. Strikeout number 8. Back to the top of the lineup. Next for Colorado, Nolan Jones. And that misses. 1-0.
Here's an opportunity. If you're going to get back in this game, you have to take advantage of this situation. This feels like their chance.
Pitch is in for a strike, and a count 2-1.
1 strike.
And it's fouled away. Runners at first and second with one gone. Last half of inning number 5. Just misses. And now it's 3-2. Fouled off, and they'll do it again. 2 on, 1 out. Senzel over to second, and it's a double play to end the inning. He continues. All set for the top of the 6th. And here's the catcher, Tom Murphy. Oh, great stop. Gathers and throws, and very nicely done for the out. Now it's the right fielder, Herrera Encarnacion. Swing and a ground ball, and that one gets through into center field. So now back to the top of the order.
Up next to the Giants, the designated hitter.
Back to the leadoff spot in the Giants lineup. Tyler Fitzgerald now at the plate. He's one of the faster guys just by pure sprint speed in the majors. This one drilled to left. No doubt about it as they add on more. Gone. A gigantic blast. Home run number 20 on the year, and they add to the lead. It's 8-0. That's their 3rd home run of the game.
They're having a lot of fun at the plate in this one. They've got the long ball working for them on autopilot.
We take another look as StatCast tells us that ball took off at 110 miles an hour.
And plenty of distance as well. I mean, that was an impressive home run, Boog. He squared it up and knew it was gone.
Base is empty, 1 away. And now the center fielder, Lawrence Butler. That one ripped. One hops off the wall. Should be extra bases. And into second with 1 away. That's a double.
Well, that'll make you feel good as a hitter right there. They got a pitch he could drive, but he didn't get too excited like a lot of guys do and pull off the baseball. Really good timing all the way through the swing, and the barrel was so on plane with the ball. Easy drive into the gap for that double.
Makes a nice running catch. Runner tags at second. He gets there safe at third as he moves up with 2 gone. Elliot Ramos, the next Giant to hit. In the air, fairly deep to right field. He makes the grab, and that is that. But 2 come across to score in the inning, courtesy of this 2-run homer. It's now an 8-0 game. This is Giants baseball on the show NorCal. This one isn't exactly close, Chris. Let's go off script for a moment. So the Giants with a new pitcher on the hill, Randy Rodriguez.
Compared to some days, this is a pretty low leverage appearance for him, so he should be fairly free and easy out there. You still have to keep yourself sharp and attack the strike zone.
Just missed. So my dad told me that he had a bunch of Mickey Mantle rookie cards and a whole bunch of valuable cards, and his mom tossed them because, what did she know? So I made my mom keep all my baseball cards, and I really don't have any that are valuable. And that story stunk by me. Anyway, top of the zone, and it's called a strike.
2 strikes.
Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Still 2-2 after the foul ball.
Well, every pitcher wants a run support, and having a lead is nice, but it can be challenging for some pitchers. I think keeping the mindset to attack instead of trying to be too fine and have too much finesse. Go after hitters and get quick outs.
Plenty of offense in this one, Singy. I guess you'd say kind of what we expected, though.
Well, this was a game, looking at the pitching matchup, where you expected offense to score, and not as lopsided as this. But yeah, you definitely expected to see some offense coming up.
Tovar in the box again. takes a strike.
0-1's the count.
Right through there for a strike.
0-2 count, both pitches on the inside part of the plate. Hitter is thinking, I don't want to get beat here. This is a good time for something off speed away.
Adames, the throw to first. Barely got him for the out. Close play. 2 outs, base is empty. And here's the first baseman, Michael Tolia. And there's a strike. Good heater at 98. Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. And it drops in. The throw into second. And he's out. Cut down, and that ends the inning. Welcome back. We're in the 7th. We have a new pitcher on the mound, Victor Vodnik.
Well, they need someone to stop the bleeding and keep the score right where it is. Seems like a tough task today with the way this lineup is swinging it.
Matt Chapman up to the plate now. And the first offering is not close.
All these Giants, simply put, are producing a lot of quality swings. They've been absolutely smashing the baseball. They've racked up a bunch of hits, and 8 have gone down for extra bases.
In the air, left field. Jones makes his way towards it. Puts it away for the out. And there's one away.
And 8 extra base hits is a big number, and it's pretty clear the offense is just feeding off each other at this point. Confidence is contagious.
And first offering is fouled off. Base is empty, 1 away here in the top half of inning number 7. 0-2 now as he swings through it.
0-2 is the count.
Stays alive. Swing and a pop-up. Foul territory for the catcher. And puts the squeeze on that one. 2 away now. So digging in, Wilmer Flores. 1 for 3. Liner, base hit. And that keeps the inning alive. Tom Murphy, the next Giant to hit. Swings through that one. Flores leads off first with 2 down to the inning. That one drilled left field. Jones squeezes it, and that's the 3rd out. Welcome back. Taking a look at our game summary.
The third baseman, Ryan McMahon.
That clips the corner. A little bit low.
1-1.
In there for a strike at the bottom of the zone. And there's a ball. Breaking ball misses down and away. And a weak ground ball to the left side. And foul ball. That one
Nope,
misses.
that's ball four.
So a leadoff walk.
What a battle. It's not always easy laying off a 3-2 pitch, and I tell you what, he earned that walk.
Pitching for the Giants, number 43, Tristan Beck.
In there, and it's 0-1.
Well, the leadoff man gets on. You want to minimize the threat by playing sound defense. Hopefully the pitcher can get a ball on the ground, and they can roll him up for 2.
No balls, 2 strikes.
0-2 now. Battling here as he fouls it away. Fouled off the plate. They'll do it again. Up the middle. And that one finds its way through. And now 2 aboard. And now Hunter Goodman. There's a strike. That's in there. 0-2. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. No outs. Runners at first and second. Strikes him out. Went with the sweeper, and it worked. Didn't agree with the call at the plate right there.
Now, Boog, in a game like this, that's just too close to take. It's a blowout game. Guys have been out here for a while. Umpire's saying, hey, let's go. Cut it loose. Swing the bat.
That one missing inside. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. Lays out, but he can't squeeze it. Safe at first as they can't make the play. So bases loaded with 1 away. Now the Rockies catcher, Jacob Stallings.
Outside, that's a ball.
That one off the mark. Ball 1. Bases loaded, 1 away. Here at the bottom of the 7th. That's in for a strike.
Yeah. 1 ball, 2 strikes.
Swings and misses. Struck him out.
Well, that's a curveball that people like to describe as a hammer or Uncle Charlie, and you can see why. It's not a looping slow curve. He throws it hard, and it gets plenty of bite on the end.
Next one misses, and it's 1-1. Popped up to the left, into foul ground. And that is the 3rd out of the inning. Welcome back as we take a look at their upcoming schedule.
Encarnacion.
Vodnik back to work. And first offering is fouled off. Got the bat going too soon. It's strike 2.
Well, you got the hitter already chasing that nasty slider. If you're on the mound, you just want to expand the zone right now. Get a swing and miss and get through this at bat.
And that one is lifted in the air. Goodman under it. And there's 1 away. And now the DH, Tyler Fitzgerald. Just a single short of the cycle. And the first pitch misses for ball 1.
Ball 1, no strike.
A righty that throws with power. He features a 4-seam fastball, a slider, and he works in a changeup. And a pop-up, right side, foul territory. Stallings settles under it and makes the catch. 2 down. And now Lawrence Butler. Swinging a foul straight back. 2 down, nobody on. And we're in the top of the 8th. Crushed to right. This one's got a chance. Out of here. Home run. his 22nd homer of the year, and they tack on to their lead. It's 9-0. That's their 4th home run of the game.
They can't stop, and they won't stop hitting home runs in this one, Boog. They're clearly feeding off of each other at the dish. Looks like this guy was looking out over the plate, but he was ready to turn on the inside fastball. So direct to the pitch, absolutely blasted out of this ballpark.
Willie Adames, the next Giant to hit. This one in the air, right field. Goodman on his way over. Corrals it. And that'll do it. 1 scores in the inning coming on this solo home run. It's now 9-0. You're watching Major League Baseball. Back now, new pitcher on the mound as we roll into the bottom of the 8th, Landon Root.
And compared to a lot of other relievers, strikeouts have not been a big weapon for him this year, so the defense should be active.
Miller leading things off and takes a strike.
Oh, and you can throw that big curve on the inside part of the plate. Very difficult pitch for the hitter to get on plane with. You can have a lot of success if you can pitch in that location.
And no one can get there. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. That's a good sound coming off the bat, man. And as he connected out front and ripped it into the outfield, that's one of those swings where you just don't even feel the ball hit the barrel. That's a pure stroke.
Started to swing, held up.
Well, here's a good opportunity in this inning to get on the scoreboard after that leadoff hit, and hardly order coming up right behind them. This is where they need to get going.
Fights that one away, still 1-2. Rips one to right, and it stays fair. Lead runner touches second, headed for third. Coming home. He'll score.
Good two-strike hitting right there, Boog. A bit of a lost start for some, so that was nicely done to beat the odds. He really shot that one down the right field line and somehow found a way to keep it from slicing foul. One thing that was great about the approach, his head was down all the way through the pitch, and that's how you do it.
So a foul ball makes it 1-2. Smash to the left side. To first.
Out.
One gone to the bottom of the 8th. So up next, Ryan McMahon. In there for a strike at the top of the zone.
0-1.
Foul ball. Tovar leads off second with one gone in the inning. Next pitch is downstairs. Swing and a miss for the strikeout. Couldn't hit the fastball at the knees. Tyro Estrada to the plate. There's a strike. That one fouled off. Runner at second, 2 down. Here, the bottom half of the 8th inning. Hit on the ground to the right side. He takes it on his own. They limit the damage here. Back at the ballpark as we take a check of the bullpen so far this season. And first offering is fouled off. Backed off the plate that time. The 1-1. Line drive, and that should be extra bases. Makes the turn and heads for second. Pulls in with a double, third hit for him today.
Well, that's how you respond. Leadoff man comes up, gets into scoring position. Now, there are several ways that they can get this run across.
So, man aboard, and here is Matt Chapman. Swing and a miss as he was out front that time. Runner in scoring position, nobody out here at the top of the ninth. Yeah, that's fouled off. Man at second. Swing and a high fly ball out towards right field. Goodman pulls it down. Runner tags at second, and he makes it up to third with one away. Nick Senzel, the next Giant to hit. That's a base hit. Run scores. So digging in, Wilmer Flores. Now a move being made for a pinch hitter. Lamont Wade Jr. Runner on first with one down for him. Swing and a line drive. That's a base hit into center field. Lead runner holds at second base. First and second with one down. Manager out of the dugout now. A new arm into the game, the righty Justin Lawrence.
And with the big deficit on the scoreboard, he almost has to just put that out of his mind. Every outing matters for relievers and their numbers, but I think it's tough to get up for this type of appearance the same way you would for one in a close game.
Looks like it'll be a pinch hitter. Patrick Bailey. Runners at first and second for him with one down. Fought off foul. And that is out of play. And
one ball,
one.
Two strikes.
In the air on the infield. And the infield fly is called. So first and second with two outs. Herrera Encarnacion, the next Giant to hit. That's out to center field. And he makes the catch. And that'll do it. And welcome back to the ballpark. So bottom of the ninth. So in now for Colorado, Hunter Goodman. That clips the zone. 0-1. Here's a high chopper. Adames. One out, bottom of the ninth. Here's the center fielder. And that drops in for a strike. And there's a breaking ball that drops in there. And that's down and away.
0-2 curve right there. Hitter kind of expects that, and good job of just showing that confidence and trying to get back into this count.
Swing and a chopper out to short. Throws to first in time. 2 up, 2 down. Rockies down to their last out. Next to hit for the Rockies, Jacob Stallings. Right through there for a strike. 2 out, space is empty. That one is hammered right field. And it one-hops the wall. Around first, digging for 2. Relay throw to second. In there. That's a double.
Everything came together for him. Really good swing right there. He got a pitch that he knew he could handle, allowed himself to stay back just a tad bit longer, and he hit the ball on the screws.
Jones in the box with 2 gone, and takes a look at a called strike. And now it's even up. Right side, and this should do it. Steps on the bag himself. Ball game.
When you win 5 in a row, the confidence just goes to another level, and you start to gain this momentum, and you think that you're never going to lose a game again because things are clicking up and down the lineup. Pitchers are pitching. The team is making the plays defensively. This is the kind of feeling, it's not going to last all season long, but you want to ride it as long as you possibly can. Perhaps push it up to double digits.
10-1 the final score. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi. We'll see you soon.